Wamunyoro, a small dusty town in the slopes of Mount Kenya. Wamunyoro is in Nyeri County, the home of the former Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua. It is here that Rigathi Gachagua sits under a tree, and the consoling shade of the tree is very, very significant. Ladies and gentlemen, it is here that the high and mighty have been flocking to meet Rigathi Gachagua. It is here that the government is watching every word that comes from this dusty village. It is here that major decisions will be made that they are going to affect the politics of this nation. Ladies and gentlemen, I want us to have a critical look about Wamunyoro and why, of late, everyone in the government has been talking about Wamunyoro. Previously, this place was not even known, but today, every word, every speaker who speaks about Rigathi Gachagua has to mention this dusty village. Why is this the case, ladies and gentlemen? Number one, in my view, it is here that major and weighty decisions will be made on who to actually support. The decision that will come from Wamunyoro is going to have serious political implication in this country. In fact, the word that comes, the decision that will come from Wamunyoro village is likely to make or break William Samoei Ruto. But more importantly, it is here that the next president will be decided. He may not come from Mount Kenya, but the decision that will be made at Wamunyoro village is going to decide who will be supported by the sons and daughters of Ikuyu and Mobi. And you can agree with me that whoever will actually get a favorable rating from Wamunyoro village, I can tell you that person is likely to carry the day. Number two, in my view, why Wamunyoro is becoming the talk of the town is because it has turned out to be the center of Mount Kenyan politics. Who is who in Mount Kenya is focusing there. It is here that Rigathi Gachagua sits and people, troops to his home to listen to him, to tell him something. And when you look at Mount Kenya, I can tell you many other people who have been there, but they have not been shown by the mainstream media. I told you in another video that they even go there under the cover of darkness, not to be seen by the government, not to be quarreled by the government, not to raise eyebrows. Wamunyoro is also very, very important because those who are not satisfied with William Samoei Ruto, those who are dissatisfied with William Samoei Ruto are going there. They are going to vent their anger there. They are going to show their frustrations there. Wamunyoro is a very different place as we talk today. Ladies and gentlemen, those who are empathizing with Gachagua's predicament are also trooping there. Those who do not agree with the impeachment that they could not be able to talk, they are trooping there. Today, I noted very many elected members of the county assembly from Rift Valley going there. Nakuru is in the Rift Valley. They were hosted by Rigathi Gachagua. Ladies and gentlemen, Wamunyoro is very, very important because those who are aspiring to be leaders are also going there to get the blessings of the truthful man. They are going there to get the wise counsel of Rigathi Gachagua. They are going there to get the blessings of Rigathi Gachagua. They are going there to register their support of Rigathi Gachagua. And there are very, very many. Very, very many. It is in Wamunyoro that majority of the current members of the National Assembly and senators and governor, especially from Mount Kenya, are going to lose their position. Because what we are seeing is that Rigathi Gachagua has been trying to come up with a lineup, which I have noted that there is also some opposition from members of the public, because members of the public are saying that they should be allowed the chance to decide who should represent them, which is good in my view. I would also support that kind of idea. And Rigathi Gachagua is consulting the masses. The people who will be selected, the people who will be identified by the voters, are the people who are going to send these leaders home. Wamunyoro village cannot be ignored as far as the politics of this country is concerned. It is in Wamunyoro where the agenda of the Kenyan politics is set. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever Gachagua is saying is what is determining the direction that the politics of this country are taking. Keep on watching Rigathi Gachagua. If you watch whatever he's saying, and in fact, Gachagua is occupying huge space in the print media and in the social media more than any other politician in this country. Whatever he's going to do, any move that he's going to make is very, very important, ladies and gentlemen. And it is the one that is setting the agenda of this great republic. So the NIS, the DCI, the security agencies, the politicians have to keep on looking at Wamunyoro and possibly even planting some spies to find out what is happening in Wamunyoro. Ladies and gentlemen, it is in Wamunyoro that very hard decisions will be made. Some of the decisions will be very, very painful. One of the most painful decisions that will be made in Wamunyoro is that Rigathi Gachagua may not vie for any position. That is one of the decisions. Another decision that I expect to be made is that it is in Wamunyoro that traitors from the mountain will be identified. And I can bet with my fingers, that big names will be mentioned. Big names who are dining and sleeping with Gachagua tormentors. Those who are dealing with those people who impeach Rigathi Gachagua will be identified in Wamunyoro. And because they are people with big names, I'm telling you, painful decisions of not supporting them will be made. So as I speak, Wamunyoro is now the center of attraction as far as the politics is concerned. In fact, if people are to go to State House and others are to go to Wamunyoro, those who go to Wamunyoro, simple as it is, rural as it is, will attract more attention, more focus than those who go to State House. You can agree with me that Wamunyoro is a different place. Wamunyoro has occupied the minds of the government, the minds of the politicians, including Rigathi Gachagua. Long live Wamunyoro. Bye-bye.